All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach T and
Coach Dave.
We are not live broadcasting this game, but what we are doing is we are recording it with voiceover audio, so that way when we look back on it years from now, there's going to be audio as well.
Hey, you guys don't want just a plain old video and then we put sound on it or something like that. I think it's much better if we give you guys some emotion while you watch this game, because we're definitely going to have some highs and hopefully not too many lows. But we did play a great game last night against Borgia. We locked them down, only score, I think, 6 points in the first half. So we're going to see what our defense can do to the Fatima Comets today.
So this is the Norm Stewart Classic, and today both our boys and our girls are actually getting to play here at Mizzou Arena. This is the girls' second year in a row getting to play the Norm Stewart Classic, and last year they played the Fatima Comets as well. We're not able to come away with a win last year, but we're hoping for a different outcome this year.
You know, part of that issue last year might have been the fact that they didn't have the three-point line in for high school. They only had the college three-point line in. And,
it looks like they have the tape. 1 second.
They do have it taped in.
Thank you. Commentary to the video, but it's not. Welcome to day 2. The first matchup of the day is between the Fatima Comets and the Owensville Dutchgirls.
Yeah,
Let's meet the starters. First, for the visiting Comets. Number 2, Natalie Wilbur. Number 10, Alex.
we just use it. We just use it for our schools, like directly.
Number 23,
So, like, I run our TV
Vivian
studio program at school, so
Number
we film all
32,
the
Natalie
videos, but
Baxter.
this is not live. Nothing is live.
And number 33,
It's just a camera and our headsets.
Head coach of the Comets is Matt Baker.
Well, like, we will share, like, in our
And starting for the home team on your scoreboard will be the Owensville Dutchgirls. Number 0, Cameron Paulson.
All right, we are back here. I had a feeling that would happen, Coach. Anytime you throw headsets on, it looks like you're doing something live.
It definitely makes it look like this is live and for money or something, but it is not.
It's not for money. I had to let them know that we were with the school. Basically, the Mizzou, the director of the Norm Stewart Classic, had to come chat with us about videoing, but we had it cleared prior to today.
And, you know, I understand exactly what he's saying, because this is the Norm Stewart Classic, and a lot of this stuff goes for cancer research. So if they're going to do any type of broadcasting their own, like, they need to be able to make the money on it, because it's going to a good cause. And, like, the whole idea here is to raise money for cancer research. So we definitely understand that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, we are just about underway here.
We got our Classic 5 senior lineup starting here. We got number 11, Cam Novak. We got number 0, Cam Caldwell. Number 22, Bryn Wright. Number 3, Allie Daniels. And number 13, Addie Menz on the court. So
looks like Fatima wins the tip here as we get things started.
Fatima goes for the 3 early and a missed basket for the Comets.
Cam Novak had a great game last night. She worked it up the floor here for the Dutch girls.
And it looks like they're playing a little bit of a zone on us. Classic everybody plays zone on us. They know we've got hot shooters, and they're going to always go zone, trying to keep it out. Oh.
Going to be a shooting foul here on, I think, 22, which would be Bryn Wright. He's going to send the comments to the line.
Owensville foul on number 11, Cameron Novak.
Okay, so it looked like one of them two got all ball, and probably the other one got a little bit of arm.
Fatima was able to knock down the first free throw here. Get first points on the board this afternoon. I guess it's morning. We don't play very many morning games, Coach.
No, we don't. And that's going to be a weird one. No matter who you are. And they're going to put in, no, I thought they might, oh my goodness.
Almost had a steal there by Fatima.
Yeah.
As the Dutch girls try to work it up the floor.
And there's the foul on number 23 for the Comets.
It's going to be on the floor. Looks like Cam Caldwell is going to be inbounding the ball here. Pretty strong showing, honestly, from both schools in the student sections.
Yeah, we got a lot of orange over there. It's kind of weird they put the student sections behind the team benches. That normally doesn't happen because I can't imagine trying to get some cheers off while you're also trying to coach. A little bit of a shaky inbound pass right over the defender's head, but Bryn's able to corral it. Novak.
Unable to get that one to go, and it looks like we have a foul on the floor again on 31, 40. Addie Men's on that one. Fatima is always tough, it seems like, in all the sports that they play, and basketball is no exception.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is just homegrown talent, man. They go, they work hard, and it ends up paying off 9 times out of 10.
Fatima gets the bucket to go, and they take a 4-0 lead here.
We've got
Dutch girls work it up, playing a little tic-tac-toe.
I was afraid Allie was lining up on that three-point line.
Allie goes in with the drive, unable to get that one to fall. Cam Novak looked like she was about to spot up.
Oh, and a floater for Caldwell.
Gonna stay with the Dutch girls on a ball that got knocked out of bounds. You know, last night, Coach Dave, the Dutch girls got down to 4-0 to Borgia as well, and then were able to make a huge comeback. You know, took control of the entire night.
It seems like it takes them a minute to figure out how to beat the defense that the teams are playing. St. Clair, they played a triangle and 2. Last night they played, it looked like
they started man, then they went to a zone, I think.
Right, went right to a 2-3, back to man. And then they started playing a 4-1
got an
at some
open shot
point.
here, and
there we go.
Three-pointer.
Bryn Wright, we told you, just keep shooting. That thing was pretty. I didn't even hear the rim. The Comets with the...
It's interesting playing in here because obviously, the gym is relatively empty. So there's just a lot of open noise. And I can honestly say I was driving up here, and I was driving the pet bus up here, and I thought to myself, I have been to more Owensville games here than I have Mizzou games.
I've never been to a Mizzou game. I've been here for wrestling. A few. I've been here for our team. Caldwell says...
Came with a deep 3, and she gets that to go.
College ball.
She continues her hot streak from last night. She hit 5 3-pointers last night against Borgia.
Yeah, I think, 21 points last night total?
Yeah, I think so. I know she had 5 threes, 2 jumpers, and then, I think she hit 2 free throws. So, I think she had 21.
And that's solid. That's a solid game, especially coming off of that shutdown defense that St. Clair was able to pull on them. I think they held her to 4 or 5 points. Oh, and Novak gets her hand in there. That defense for the Dutch girls is going to be one of our staples this year. They are locked tight.
One of the things that I noticed last night is just how Bryn Wright and Cam Novak seem to always fly to the ball.
Yes. Sometimes Bryn will catch herself out of position because she flies to it so much. You just watch. When we shoot an offensive shot, Bryn goes for the offensive rebound almost every time. And if you listen for John, he's like, get back, get back.
Fatima's able to get that one to go as they tie the game up here 6-6. Looks like they're going to run a full court press here as they were trying to trap Allie Daniels.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Oh.
A little sloppy on the ball handling there. 4:37 left to go here in the first quarter as the game is tied up 6-6.
Right.
Fatima inbounds the ball here as they work. Try to set up for a good shot.
Ooh. Bryn's all over it. And there's a kick ball into the back. No touch. Backcourt violation. That is the wonderful defense of Owensville.
I will say, Coach, it is very strange having the headset on but not being able to hear your own voice.
I agree. And not
I'm
hearing
not
you
used to
come
that.
through it either. I'm like, okay. Left ear's open, right ear's closed. And Caldwell.
A little long on that three.
Oh, but
Bryn
a
Wright's
steal.
able to steal the ball there after the long rebound by Fatima.
Kick it around a little. Alley comes 4 feet behind
And
the
she
line.
hits the three. Honestly, I thought maybe she was going to draw the foul there as the
I'm using the spray chart, and I should have backed that thing up a little bit farther.
I think it was deep.
That was so far back. I mean, she was 2 feet off the college three-point line, which makes it about 4 to 5 feet off high school. And a turnover again for the Comets. Halfway through the first quarter, we got 9-6. Owensville leads all 3 balls right now for the Dutch girls. See, so they're doing like a 3/4 pickup, looking for that trap right there in the corner. And Novak with around the circle. Poor kid, that thing looked like it wanted to be in about 5 times.
Just couldn't get it to fall. That's a deep 3 attempt from Fatima. I wonder if sometimes the girls kind of get lost where they are with the black or the white 3-point line there.
Yeah, especially when you see all the other markers on the court being black and that one there's not.
Right. I could see where that would be confusing. Plus, you're like in the heat of the game, the heat of the moment.
Right.
The Dutch girls had to face a full court press last night against Borgia a little bit, but they did a great job of breaking it.
Yeah, not going to say that that's tiring at all, but I'd be exhausted. So the Comets are able to pick up a steal on that. And we get a charge from the Comets. I wish I could stat that for Allie Daniels. We're going to sub out Novak for men's here.
Looks like we also have Lainey Moss on the floor. So Cam Novak gets a breather here with a 2:55 left to go in the first quarter.
I love seeing Addie being able to pick up a couple extra minutes here. You know, sometimes it's a little bit here in the quarter, and then she's out for the rest, then back for the next quarter, then out for the rest. And right now getting 2 times in. All right. So they're still playing this. It looks like a 2-3 zone here. At least that's what I'm assuming it is. Maybe it's not.
Well, there's a shot clock here, too.
So that is one of the MSHA rules that some tournaments can have a shot clock.
So is this the first year they've ever had to deal with that?
Yeah, I believe so.
So they've never done that.
But it's not. So it's not a fully instated thing that you have to have. So Bryn's going to get a breather. Novak's going to come in. Yeah, so as long as the tournament tells everybody that, hey, we're using the 35-second shot clock, then we're going to use the 35-second shot clock. Okay. And since we're at Mizzou, we're using it. That's just another piece of the puzzle at a high school game that, you know, you can hardly find the workers already.
Right.
And now you
I think
extra.
in a perfect situation, you would institute a shot clock in high school. We just, it's a, you know.
It's interesting, like
and personnel matter of being able to do it. Cam with another deep 3 attempt, and in and out.
I'm still wondering why
close.
those girls keep missing their like why are they shooting so far back?
Yeah, she was behind the black one there.
Oh, and that is a little bit of a forced shot there for the Comets. We saw that a couple times last night from the Knights. They kind of just go into a spin move and chuck the ball up, you know?
Looks like we might have to change the battery here in just a moment. My battery was a little bit more dead than I thought it was.
You pick.
Well, we got a stoppage and play. I'll go ahead and do that. All right, we are back. Sorry about the battery change there. You didn't really miss anything. Score is still 9-6 in favor of Owensville with 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go in this first quarter. All you missed was the Dutch girls bringing the ball up the floor, basically.
Couple skip passes, get Novak in the corner, and a big 3 ball for Cam Novak. Again, we said it last night. She's becoming that triple threat, that third option for the Dutch girls. Her and Bryn Wright both knocking in a 3 right now.
Yeah, they're going to play giant roles for the Dutch girls this year. Filling the void of some of those seniors that graduated last year.
Yeah.
Owensville foul on number 35, Lainey Moss. Her first, team's third.
All right. Foul on Lainey Moss here since Fatima to the line for 2. Able to get the first to fall. Fatima is 100% from the charity stripe so far today. I think 3 for 3.
We got to stop fouling them in the act of shooting. Come on, girls.
Dutch girls have 12 points, and I believe all 12 are on 3s, aren't they?
Yes.
Fatima gets the second to fall. Remain 100% from the free throw stripe.
We still got...
Allie Daniels brings it up the floor.
We brought back in Bryn Wright here for the last 40 seconds of the first quarter. Lainey Moss not ready to shoot that 3 yet, so now she's getting trapped in the corner. And that's a turnover for the Dutch girls. We're going to sub in one more. We're going to bring in Cam Ryerson coming in for Lainey Moss.
Coach, I feel like you got to appreciate the suits from the Fatima coaches. They're looking fly.
Yeah, they do look dapper.
Absolutely. I think that's super cool.
I'd actually like it to be a little bit more of a bright blue rather than that denim blue they got going on. You know, embrace your Comet colors here. Come on, guys. That's one thing I can tell you that Coach Van Leer takes pride in. They always look good over there on the line. They always coordinate, you know, are we wearing gray, black, or khaki?
That is true.
And they always match. Oh, and a big missed three-pointer for the Comets. That thing was, again, 5 feet behind the
2
actual
seconds
line.
left. LA is going to heave it up.
Oh.
Not going to be able to get that one to go.
After 1, it's Owensville 12, Fatima 8.
Owensville 12, Fatima 8. We'll take it.
I'll go ahead and go up here to the board so you guys can see that. Zoom in on our cheerleaders down here. We've got Emma Daniels, or not Emma Daniels, Emma Waymeyer.
Yeah, she looked like she hung up in the air there.
Quite a long time, yeah. Scan our student section and our home crowd over there. See the Dutch girl huddle there.
And you can see, like, we have a pretty good showing of fans over there. I mean, it's a lot of parents, but there's right behind the scoreboards table, there is a lot of, I believe, elementary kids, maybe middle school kids. We've got our
Derek Tyree over there.
Okay.
See Sarah Crammy. Trying to name out some people that I see here. See Shannon Leron, right? I see the Daniels. I actually see Emma Daniels over there, too.
Well, you know what? If we're in Columbia, you better show up to support your cousin. And you know what? She probably just got finished with her finals this last week. No doubt about it. I would imagine she got all A's. And, you know, she's been playing ball here at Columbia College. And, you know, she's taken on a little bit of a different role. I believe she is playing a little bit more point guard this year than she did last year.
More of a shooting guard last year, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, you give Allie a lot of the ball handling. Emma gets set up, and that's a missed three-pointer for the Comets.
Going to be called over the back there. Oh, a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Jump ball, possession, Owensville.
Sometimes I am caught just looking at the camera because I'm moving this camera around and I don't see the official.
I felt like that's what I really had to do to make myself be able to track the ball when I was doing it. There was no shot that I was going to be able to do it and watch the game. Addie Mins into the corner. That's the scariest spot in my opinion. And their zone defense, they're looking to trap that corner every time. And we get Allie Daniels on a missed three-point opportunity.
Bryn comes away with the rebound. Cam Novak with a three. She's off. Allie's able to come away with that. Looks like they're calling a jump ball there. That one's going to go in favor of Fatima. But we get the next one.
You know, that's a tough one to, like, you got the jump ball down on our end with a missed opportunity for a defensive rebound, and then they missed their opportunity for a defensive rebound. So you never want to lose it when you got a defensive rebound, but it's ours again for the next possession.
Wouldn't it be wild if high school basketball, every time there was a jump ball, they actually jumped for it?
Yes, I would love that.
I would love that so often.
Ooh! Addie Mins or Allie Daniels, I don't care which one that was, but last night, Addie had quite a few little pokeaways.
She did, yeah.
And it was impressive, the speed of which her hands move. Maybe that's a lot of this volleyball talent that she's got in her.
23 for Fatima, puts it up, unable to get it to fall. But the Dutch girls are able to secure the rebound here.
That was a Cam Caldwell rebound.
The Dutch girls really have a hard time of getting good looks in the paint as they're a bit outsized.
Yeah. Oh,
could be a travel here on Bryn Wright.
You know, that one there was just I really don't know how Bryn's foot just dragged just a smidge, but it did. Oh,
it's going to be a turnover on Fatima as the Dutch girls are able to come away with it there. Cam Novak. I wonder how much extra added jitters there are getting to play in this environment.
You know,
for our girls, probably not so much as they made it here last year.
Yeah, as I was driving up here, John said, "Do you know where we're going, Dave? You should have this in the back of your memory. You know, we've been here a lot." And I said, "You're right, we have." And we were making a couple lazy passes here.
Let's stay with the Dutch girls here.
Into the game for Fatima, number 30.
How much is left on the shot clock? We got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 5:54 left here in the second quarter. Dutch girls lead 12-8 still. I don't think there's actually been a bucket this quarter yet, has there, Coach?
One free throw by the Comets. It was 12-7.
Okay.
Novak with the missed three-pointer.
Bryn tries to go back up with it. Dutch girls come down with that rebound. It's like Cam Caldwell.
Now we're going to set it up.
So college floor has to be a little bit longer, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's like 96 feet instead of 90 or something like that. And three-point miss by Cam Caldwell. Again, shooted.
Cam Caldwell never has a bad three-point miss, though. It doesn't feel like. It's
no,
always
it
close.
Still looked good. The thing is, and I know they can't be thinking about it too much, but they're shooting everything from the black line. They're shooting it from the college line, which, okay, 2 feet back is not a problem. You're probably shooting that a lot, especially when people are playing zone on you.
Cam do that several times last night even.
Yes.
Fatima's able to get a jumper there from the paint. Take the score to 12-10 in favor of the Dutch girls. One thing we were talking about last night on the broadcast too, Coach, was that, you know, the Dutch girls have, at most times, 3 girls that are track athletes running, what, the 800?
Yeah.
Very fast.
But we've got
the endurance.
We've got the ability. Cam Novak, not so much of a mid-distance person, but Bryn Wright's got the endurance. Allie Daniels got the endurance.
Jumper there from Cam Caldwell, unable to get that to go. But I say that to say, I feel like playing full court press against us might wear them out more than it wears us out.
You're right.
As Fatima gets another bucket here as they're on a 4-0 run. I guess 5-0 because the Dutch girls have not scored yet this quarter. They make the score
12-12.
12-12 with 4:13 left to go here in the second quarter. Take a look over at the Fatima student body. Looks like they've got a bunch of people.
They're all wearing
camouflage.
camo.
Guess they all got the memo out that they're going to wear camo.
They did something similar to that whenever they played us in the, I think it was them, played us in the district championship 2 years ago at Blair Oaks. Their student section was decked out, and our student section consisted of 3 high school boys.
Oh, my goodness.
It was.
Where was that at, Blair Oaks, you said?
That was at Blair Oaks. So it was, we had an hour drive to get there. I think the harder part was it was like a Friday night, and there was something else going on in town, so it was cold. The year we were in Union and played for a district championship, now that year there, I think the boys and girls both maybe played for the district championship that night or something. I can't remember. We had a really good turnout.
I'm going to bet if we were both there, probably very good representation from the student body.
That was one of those years with, we had Anna, the twins.
Oh, yeah.
Emma was starting her progression coming up. I really enjoyed watching those kids play.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Almost makes me wish I had my bus license back then.
I drove some of those games back then.
All right.
I drove a lot of their games while they were in middle school when I was teaching over at the middle school. Actually, I think for a couple years, I drove the bus or worked the scoreboard for all the middle school girls and boys basketball games. But I just enjoyed watching basketball, kind of like you. I didn't have kids at the time, so it was a little bit easier for me at that time to do that.
Yeah, I think for middle school, I bet it's a little bit more chaotic on the court.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But, really honestly, that 8th grade year that Kira and Kyla and Derek Brandt and all them, both the boys and girls teams then were extremely fun to watch in middle school.
Okay. But, yeah, that group of kids was just athletic.
Yeah. All right, looks like there's 3:34 left on the clock here in the second quarter. And the game is tied. Brent intercepts that after almost gets that to fall just a little long. Bryn has no give up, though. My goodness.
Well, and one thing about Bryn is that, like, if something messes up, she's there to try to fix it. And, sometimes that could get you into foul trouble. That time there was able to get her a steal, but then, we missed the layup attempt. But you had a turnover. You got the steal, so you're trying to negate, the issue you made. A 3-point attempt by the Comets, still not good. Again, they're shooting from the college line instead of the high school line. You never know. Maybe I'm making more of it than it is, but I can only imagine if you're always shooting 3 feet further.
Yeah, I would have to imagine that makes a difference.
And it's going to stay Dutch girl ball.
It looked like the official was pointing towards his headlight. The ball hit somebody in the head or something.
It was interesting.
I don't know really what that was.
All right, we're going to sub in.
Owensville, number 13, Addison Bench, along with number 22, Bryn Wright.
Bryn coming in for Caldwell. Into 11. The coach called it. Addie Min's able to pick it up.
She did a great job. Last night on 2 different occasions, she brought in an offensive board and then went up with it immediately and was able to get the bucket.
That is one thing that I think is huge about the way Addie's playing. She doesn't bring that ball back down for other people to
get their hands on.
Yeah. Now we just got to get those free throws cleaned up a little bit. You got this, kid. Let's go. This is just one of those things, like if you played basketball for 4 years plus 2 more years, you're going to have that free throw something that you always do. You know what I'm saying?
Looks like Fatima takes the timeout here. 2:46 to go here in the half, 12-12. Back to the free throws, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, I just think that, you go watch a high school, college, professional game, like the amount of free throws missed as you get older is less. And I think a lot of that comes from the fact that you're shooting so many free throws in practice and in the offseason. I mean, of course, you still got people like Dwight Howard and Shaquille O'Neal that can't make free throws. but like their talents were outside of free throws. Nobody said, "Hey, I'm going to sign Shaq onto my team for his free throw making ability." But
that's true.
But in high school ball, especially the way the girls' game is now, 5 fouls, you're shooting 2. You better be good at making your free throws, because that could end up winning or losing a game for you. All right, so we've got the trio. Nope, just the duo of Cams on the court right now. And Bryn's gonna take away the backside. Oh, but an offensive rebound for the Comets.
And the Dutch girls have yet to score here in the second quarter with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we need to figure out, we keep making that same pass.
Intercepted, tried to feed it down to Addie Mins.
And a far out air ball for the Comets.
So interestingly enough, all 12 of the Dutch girls' points have come off three-pointers, but I don't know that Fatima has made a three-pointer yet.
I don't think they have.
I think that's a tale of kind of sums up how these teams run their offenses.
This zone is just, it's taking us away. We are trying to find the paint, but right now our passes are a little bit too slow and a little bit too high to get into that paint. There's that trap in the corner, but we got a foul on the play.
Coach, have you done much looking at the Dutch girls' district this year? I know it's been released.
I think it's about the same as what we had last year.
Really?
I think.
I assume that means that Fatima's not in our district.
I wish I could tell you for sure.
I should have looked it up last night. I was on Misha and I looked up, that we're Class 4, and then I saw the district, but I didn't.
And I remember Bryn came and talked to me about it one day. She asked me if I had seen it, and she showed me who it was, and I was like, oh, okay. But I can't, it's not in my head to remember. But I believe Osage, probably Eldon, Blair Oaks. And Bryn Wright with a missed layup.
Wasn't just a little too hard, not enough touch.
There's our trap defense almost. They're going to go for a missed layup on the Comets and a defensive rebound for Addie Mins.
All right, Dutch girls look to even it up or take the lead here as the score is 14-12. They work their way down the floor.
Okay, so this is interesting. They go for that trap on that corner, and then they trap in the paint, which means we should have 2 girls open somewhere.
It just feels like.
And another big 3.
Cam Caldwell gets another one to go. Great shot, Cam. It also just feels like when the girls are working it down the court that they're just playing further from the basket than they ever play at home.
Yeah.
Because the court is bigger. Even when they're trying to set their offense up, it seems like they're setting it up further back to me.
Owensville foul on number 13, Addison Metz. Her second, team first. In the game for Fatima, number 32, Madeline Backus.
Zone defense is going to push you out a little bit anyways, but you're right. It definitely looks a little bit further back than what you'd think. And we got a steal for Cam Novak. Allie.
Unable to get that layup to go. Got a jump ball, I imagine. Yep.
Was Allie able to get her own rebound?
Stay with the Dutch girls. I don't know what you would call that. I don't know that she got the rebound or that was just a jump ball. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Dutch girls lead right now, 15-14, with 36 seconds left to go here in the first half. So there's only a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the.
And Bryn went for a jump shot there, just a little strong again. Oh, and she got her hand in there.
Away. Got a kickball on Bryn that time.
A little nervous every time she starts going after it, man. After last night, we all saw it.
22.7 seconds left here in the first half.
We're going to bring in Lily Barker coming in for Bryn Wright.
And there is no difference between the shot and game clock, so technically Fatima could hold for the final shot here of the half.
And if it was John, it would definitely happen, but, Dutch
girls are going to try to work it up to get the last shot here.
No secure on the rebound until Allie Daniels came up with it. Kids, count with the time. Count with the time, please. And there we go.
Body foul here on 32 probably for Fatima.
And, you know, that's not a terrible foul in this instance. They only have 2 fouls in the quarter. You're not shooting. Allie wasn't shooting yet.
Now it's going to basically take a catch and shoot.
Right.
Really. Be interesting to see what play the Dutch girls draw up here.
You know, put it back in Bryn's hand. She should have had that one from last night at the buzzer.
Oh, my gosh. That was amazing.
I don't know if you were able to go back and clip it or anything, but I could only imagine that actually was out of her hand.
Put it up.
You got to pop. Here we go, Cam. Oh!
All right. Well, that's going to send the Dutch girls to halftime with a lead of 15-14. All 15 points came off 5 3 balls in the first half. Coach, what was the scoring?
Oh, let's see if I can get to that. There's got to be a way. Okay, we have Cam Caldwell with 6 points. We got Allie Daniels with 3. Cam Novak with 3. I thought Bryn made a 3 at some point, but maybe I messed up. Maybe she made a 3.
Well, there's 3 points that aren't accounted for there right now, so 6, 3, 3.
Oh, that's because she's not in.
I think she did have a 3.
Let's go to my box score. Hey, I've got so many stats right now. Cam Caldwell is shooting 2 for 4 from three-point line. Allie is 1 for 3 from three-point line. Novak is 1 for 3 from three-point line, and Bryn Wright is 1 for 1.
So as a group, they have to make 3 layups.
I've got rebounds. I've got everything.
So
all right, who we got
here? It looks like Braden Perkins,
Is
Lex Mosler.
Lex?
Unable to get the free throw to go.
We got to get all 3 free throws before they can go to. Come on.
I think they said only 2 free throws.
Oh, what's Cohen? Uh-oh.
Cohen is setting up for the 3. Fatima's going to win that one.
In the
Couldn't
camo.
Get the second. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop this. Do you have any more stats you want to read off?
Hey, no, but we got to start making some more points. Get some more buckets. Let's go.
We're going to take a 9-minute break here, and we'll be back in the second half. All right, we are back. As you see, the final seconds here of halftime ticking off. Dutch girls lead by a score of 15-14 as we're about to get things started here again. During halftime, you guys didn't really miss much. The boys came out, and they got to do their little shoot-around. Coach Dave cracked open a Diet Dew.
Yep.
And
delivered some keys. Talked to some people. Some of the girls that aren't playing today, they had a question for me, and I'm going to pose it to the viewing audience. Why do all 3 of these officials have bald heads? Is it standard? And I told them I think it's so that you don't have to wipe the hair out of your face.
Wow. You know what? That is an interesting observation. Now that I think about it, I feel like a lot of people in the NBA and in
a lot of them are bald, dude.
Are bald.
Last night it was 1 for 3. Today it's 3 for 3 balds.
Well, if I ever decide to officiate some basketball games, I might just go ahead and shave my head so I can fit in. Officials have done a great job today, too, by the way. As always, every single time we do any sort of video or broadcast, we always try to know that if you want to become an official, they're always looking for good people to be able to do it.
All right, so was that a shot there for the?
Yeah, it was a shot for the Comets. I don't know who came down with the rebound.
Addie Mins came down with the rebound on that one. I did see that. I just wasn't sure if it was a steal by Addie or if it was a rebound. So they're still in this 2-3-ish zone. Bryn Wright, the 3-point long, but Cam Novak.
Cam Caldwell, my fault.
Sorry, Cam Caldwell with the missed 3.
Every time she's got an open look from 3, I'm excited to see what the outcome is.
Yeah, I'm watching that one.
She hit 2 in the first half. As the Dutch girls' 15 points all came from the 3 ball, live and die by the 3.
Yes, right now it seems that way, but you know, I think there we were looking for an inlet pass again, and a missed 2-point opportunity for the Comets. But it remains theirs with a fresh shot clock. Nobody able to secure that rebound. Official had to go spelunking for that ball. It was about 1.5 rows deep. They're going to swing wide real quick. She drives. Has to kick it long. Oh, tried to almost trip up Addie Mins. Addie wants to be aggressive. She's taking some of Bryn's energy here.
Fatima doing a great job moving the ball around. They took a three-pointer from beyond the black line, and they got their first three-pointer to fall.
And take the lead by 2. Here we go. Let's run it, girls. Come on. I like this press breaker John's got. For the most part, it's effective, and it almost always leaves one of our girls. Oh, come on. Let's go, Big Al.
And she responds with a three-pointer herself.
How about let's call it 1 for 1. Here we go.
Coach, I have to – this is a very obscure thought and possible record, but I wonder what the most points to start a game are without scoring anything other than three-pointers.
Purely threes. That
because the
I
girls
don't
are at
know.
18 right now.
Right. That's crazy. It'd be cooler if we were 6 for 6 from 3 right now.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
And the Comets, able to get a 2-point basket.
Might be getting to a point where we start trading buckets here. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah. I don't think that was the case last year. I'm pretty sure Fatima pretty much had it on us the whole game.
I just feel like we couldn't ever get shots to fall last year.
Right. Allie once. Allie doesn't go. Swings. We're going to see Novak. Oh, and Bryn Wright. Boo! Come on, Bryn. Get back up. Get back up.
Wish she could have gotten that to fall.
Yes, that would have been
she's gonna
nice.
Go to the line for 2. I think we're about to finally see
a point.
3-point.
Well, we've had 2 free throw opportunities. They were given to Addie Mins.
We weren't able to convert.
So now let's see.
Oh, there we go.
And Bryn breaks it apart.
Ties the game up here at 19.
Good job, Bryn. I'll just kid. Addie comes out. Here comes Ryerson. Laney Moss. Apologies. All right, Bryn, go ahead. Thank you.
Nice shot, Bryn. Dutch Girls now lead 20-19 here with 5:22 left to go in the third quarter.
They're going to take the lane. She's going to try to kick, and she gets her own ball back. Missed shot.
Dutch Girls came away with the rebound.
Novak, that's a crazy one. You get the defensive rebound.
But
technically
stepped on the line or dribbled on the line or something.
Right, they're going to go with a stack. This is unique, a baseline out-of-bounds play where you start up at the high post with all 4. And that's an easy pick-off by Allie Daniels. Go ahead. Lady Moss on the outside. All right, so, okay.
We haven't seen hardly, any, layups or – well, we haven't seen a layup, but we haven't seen anything in, transition like that.
I agree. And I think that's
Fatima's
given
done a good job getting back.
Bryn Wright with the 2, sitting in the back door.
Great assist there from Allie Daniels. Good find.
That thing has been open, I'm pretty sure, almost all game, but we got to keep finding that pass. And maybe that's a halftime, adjustment that Coach Van Leer was able to figure out.
Well, I imagine part of the game plan for Fatima is they have to guard the perimeter so tightly because they don't want to give up those shots.
Right, yeah, when you get 5 threes on you in the first half.
But if that's what you're choosing
else
to guard, then there has to be something else that's got an opportunity to be open.
Big 3 by the Comets.
Unable to get it to fall.
And the rebound comes down for Allie. Kicks over to Novak. We got a skip pass, swing it to Brent. Oh, okay, it was a tip pass. All right.
Into the game, with 35 pink week, number 14, Elise McKnight.
All right. It just, I guess from a viewer's perspective, it's just weird to see the offense being set up from that far back.
Yes. I completely agree. Oh. The girl in the paint has to choose who to guard there. Is it going to be Bryn or is it going to be – oh, and that's a miscommunication.
Ooh, it's going to stay with the Dutch Girls.
Wow. I definitely thought that was off of our hand, to be honest with you.
I did too. I'm glad I'm not the official, though.
Yep. But he's bald and we're not, therefore he's the official.
We can't be officials.
We might be balding.
Yeah, don't talk about that.
Yes, sir. And a missed opportunity by Cam
Novak.
Novak.
Tried to go up with it there, unable to get that one to fall.
Little jumper for the Comets with a missed jumper. Bryn Wright able to come down with the defensive rebound. Bryn's taking it and doing it herself. Go ahead, Bryn.
I think she scored the last 6 points for the Dutch girls here. 2 free throws and then 2 layups.
Yeah. Just after we bragged about how much we're good with the threes.
Hey, we'll take them any way we can get them.
Yeah, now you're about to. Oh, we got a good fix on the switch there, ladies. Allie Daniels poking it away. It's like Facebook in the early 2000s.
Oh, the old poke. I forgot about that.
And
good
a
jumper there
smooth
by
jumper.
number 23 for Fatima. Vivian Bax.
We're going to kick quick up to Cam. Now we got to find our way to get back into that nice, easy.
Cam gets a 3 off. Oh, in and out.
If you guys don't hear us breathe, it's because we're taking a sigh there. We were holding our breath for it.
Talked last night. Cam, I think, has missed her last maybe 2 3-point attempts, but she's the kind that she gets that shot, she's got to take it.
Yeah, you absolutely have to. And I love that John basically
Bryn
gives
with
her
a
free
3-point
reign.
attempt, and she gets it to fall. It's
Bryn
9
Wright.
points in a row.
I'm pretty
from
sure
Bryn
she heard
Wright.
us talking.
Keep it coming. That makes her 12 points for the game because I think she went to half with having made a 3-pointer.
Yeah,
She's
so
the leading Dutch girl scorer here.
got
as
a big
the Dutch
12.
Girls now lead 27-21 with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first, or not the first, the third period.
So right now we have 4 girls who have scored. I believe the other night at St. Clair we had 8. Last night I'm not sure how many we had, but love to see Lainey Moss, Cam Ryerson, maybe Addie Mins get some buckets in there. I know Allie wants to score. You could see her face last night. She was limited to only 5 points, but she did a great job, assisting and doing steals and setting up the offense. And, sometimes it's not about the points, but I want to see Al score some more.
Yeah, I would like to say that too. She does a great job facilitating that offense, though, getting the ball where it needs to be. And she's obviously always drawing defenders as well because teams know that she can score.
Well, and the other thing I really like here is on Monday night, the number 1 was Al. She scored like 20, 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there, maybe 21. Last night it was Caldwell, 21, right? Right now, Bryn's taking it on. And Novak was the second leading scorer, I believe, one of those nights. So it's
nice to see it spread.
Yes.
It means on any given night, somebody else could step up and be that person.
Absolutely. Or any morning at 10:30. It doesn't matter to us.
That's right.
We're ball players. Here we go.
And, with Anya, Emma, and Audrey graduating last year, they needed to have somebody step up and be able to take on some of that scoring load.
Absolutely. So it looks like we have Addie Mins back in.
Unable to get it to go. They get their own rebound twice in a row, though, before they get fouled by, I'm thinking that is number 11, Cameron Novak. It's going to send them to the line to shoot 2.
Owensville foul on number 11, Cameron Novak. First, second, Kings first.
What do you say for a miss? We'll take it.
First free throw miss by Fatima today, I think. I think they've hit everything.
I believe you're right.
Line. And they're able to get the second one to go.
And Fatima is, 5 of 6 on free throws today. That's pretty cool. This little stat tracker keeps track for us.
Yeah, that's a neat deal. I saw that you showed that off at the St. Clair video that you made. You said it was called Easy Score?
Easy Stat or Easy Score, something like that. It's one of those two.
Technology's cool, man.
Oh, and that's a free bucket for us.
Cam Novak from almost the free throw line there.
Yeah, she says, you know what, Bryn, you're right. 2-pointers are fun. I'll make a 2-pointer as well. She's going to drive into the corner. Bryn gets her stuck. Swings it. And where's the help side? And we got it a little bit late, but
Caldwell now with 8 points, I believe, by my count. 2 threes in the first half and a double there.
We'll give that rebound to Cam Novak. She was able to kick it out. Bryn says, hey, what time is it? Time for the bank to be open. Let's go.
Bryn Wright is unconscious, ladies and gentlemen.
That is 15 points, 3 for 4 from three-point land.
Couple free throws.
Maybe not.
Couple layups.
Is she 3? I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's her third three-pointer, yeah.
Golly, Bryn.
Bryn is having a day here at Mizzou Arena, as the Dutch girls now lead by a score of 32-22. Try to do my best I can to update you guys on the score as much as possible because we don't have an on-screen scoreboard.
Allie picking her first foul up with 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Is she even playing defense out there? Allie, I'm just kidding, but for real, this is great. Great control by you today. That's awesome.
This has been a relatively clean game, honestly, as Fatima was able to get the jumper there. I'm going to go up to the scoreboard real quick just so you guys can see where we are. 32-24 with 30 seconds left here.
Up by 8, and we'll take it. We went on a nice scoring run there.
There is about a 3-second differential here between the shot and game clock, so Fatima will definitely get another possession.
All right, we're saving for one. I know it's going to be about 5 seconds, 4 seconds differential on the shot clock, but we're going to save for one here. We're going to skip.
Drawing a lot of coverage now.
Ooh, Kim had that dialed up. We got 5. We're going to skip. One more pass. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Woo.
So the Dutch girls have 3 seconds left on the shot clock, so it's going to be very much a catch and shoot.
I don't know if you saw that, but so when we skipped that pass over to Al, you could see Cam. She was ready to step up into it. It was a one-step, one pass. Swing quick. Come on, Bryn. Oh, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
I believe 2.1 seconds left on the clock here for the Comets, as the Dutch girls still lead by 8, getting ready to go into the fourth quarter.
And I'm not going to give Bryn a missed shot on that since it was a shot clock violation.
Yeah, I don't know what does that count as a. I don't know.
It's a turnover. I'm going to give it a turnover for Bryn. Maybe that's what it would go in as.
Yeah.
Somebody can correct me. I'll fix the stats later.
We'll have to look that up because I honestly don't know if that's like its own stat. It doesn't even count as a turnover for a person, or if it does. I'm really.
And maybe
not
it wouldn't be
certain.
for the person. Maybe it'd be for just a turnover for the whole team.
Maybe so. Yeah. Because it could just be a bit unfortunate. You just happen to be the last person to have the ball.
Right.
I'm not really sure how that works.
Although, you you got to be paying attention to that clock. Ooh!
Oh, wow.
And I love putting that on the stat tracker. I have to touch the very bottom of my phone.
Very nearly hit a half-court shot here at Mizzou Arena, which, man, that'd be a cool story to be able to tell.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll go back to the scoreboard here so you guys can see. We got a score of 32-24. Going into the fourth quarter, 8 minutes left in the game. Let's see what the Dutch Girl cheerleaders are up to real quick, because the Dutch Girl cheerleaders also got to travel.
I like this 8-point lead. We had a 1-point lead going into half, 15-14. They scored 10. We score 17.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good third quarter whenever we only scored 15 in the first half.
Yeah, 17-14, or no, 17-10 is what the school differential was, you said, in the third quarter?
Yes.
We had 17-10.
Yes.
We really saw Bryn come alive. And in our interview with her after the game last night, she had mentioned that she's been a little hard on herself, wanting to be involved in the scoring more. And she was really happy to be able to knock down 9 points last night. And she's blown past that today.
Yeah. We had a conversation yesterday, and I like to think of myself, after spending a lot of years with Coach Candrell, talking about the mental game and stuff like that, me and Bryn were able to have a conversation yesterday, and I said, girl, you just got to go remember why you love this game. And she's like, I love to win. I said, besides winning, Bryn, what do you love about this game? I said, what are you good at? She's like, defense. I said, then go be the best defender on the team. And I think last night, every night she's done that, but last night she was so in control. And then today you're seeing the same thing, just in control the entire time, and her offense is coming. I'm excited to see where this goes. Let's go, ladies.
8 minutes left, looking to get
Bring it.
They didn't get a win here last year, so if they get a win today, they did something they weren't able to do last year.
No backcourt. That was just a tip. Terrible. I liked it. And a two-pointer by Allie Daniels.
Some of the Fatima crowd there wasn't very happy. They thought it should have been a backcourt violation, but the official said that it was on a tip, I guess.
And I think the thing was that Bryn technically didn't regain control. 23, hard off the backboard, and the rebound comes down for Novak. If Bryn had been able to regain possession, dribble it a couple times, I think that would have been a backcourt, but I didn't see it. Kick! Come on, Bryn's wide open over there, but okay, we missed that kick. That's okay. I'm not the coach. We're going to do a skip right into the hands of traffic, but oh, Oh, Addie Mintz.
Oh, good effort there by Addie Mintz, and really a good find in traffic there by Cameron Caldwell.
Yeah.
Well.
And no, tip again on that one, so we're going to let that happen.
This might be the first time in Dutch Girl history, too, that at this point in the season, we have 2 Dutch girls that are already committed to going and playing collegiate basketball next year.
Yeah.
And both Cam Caldwell and Allie Daniels. And I know that, it's possible that Bryn could possibly do it, too, if she wanted to. I think she definitely got the ability. If she wanted to play collegiate basketball, she could. And even Cam Novak, I don't know. It's really whatever these girls want to do, honestly.
Yeah, truthfully.
Bryn and Cam Novak also very, very good at track and field, and Bryn had a great cross-country season this year as well. She was part of an all-state
I'd love to see her run,
team.
but I don't think she wants to.
She wasn't able to get either of those free throws to fall.
I do think she wants to go play some ball if somebody will take her. So if you're watching this film, pay attention to number 22. Watch that aggressive defense, and I promise you, she, as good as she is on the court, she's even better in the classroom. So
absolutely,
it's not going to be a problem.
Really, the whole Dutch girls basketball team is full of hard workers in the classroom.
Yes.
I think you can say that for almost every single one of them.
Yeah.
Cameron Ryerson enters the game here for Bryn Wright as Bryn gets a breather. Dutch girls lead by 10 with 6:26 left here to go in the game.
Oh, and they feed the
good
paint.
Give and go by Fatima there. It's going to take that lead to only 8. They are playing a full court press.
Yeah, they've pulled up a little bit tighter here.
And Dutch girls have got to get it across. Timeout. Timeout by Coach Van Leer, as had to be getting close to running out of time getting that across.
We had 2 seconds. Now Cam had made her
how
way.
could you tell that? By just watching the referee?
35 seconds was a shot clock, and we're at 27 on the shot clock.
Oh, okay.
I just did some math.
That's good. I never really actually thought about that, how you could tell that from the shot clock.
So
right
now,
Post Malone says congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, Post. Thank you, Posty.
I wonder how we have headsets on, so I'm wondering how much of that, you're going to pick up some of it, but I don't know that you're going to get a whole ton of it. These mics are pretty directional.
Right.
YouTube sometimes gets a little finicky if you start having all that other music popping in.
Please, YouTube, you can't. We'll just have to talk over every time they do the mic,
Yeah.
All right, and we're keeping the same 5 on the court. We've got Addie Mintz, Cam Ryerson, Cam Novak, Cam Caldwell, and Allie Daniels. Sorry, these names are so similar.
Now, obviously, the time resets trying to get the ball across again, right? You get, 5 more seconds?
Should, I think. Yes, that will reset, but your shot clock will not. You're still going to be at 22 seconds.
Right. Dutch girls were able
27.
to break the press and get it into the offensive zone here. I do like the shot clock in the aspect that the team that's ahead can't just run clock.
Yeah, I agree.
I absolutely hate watching that. Oh, didn't get that one off. Was a little short anyways. That's one of those ones where if you make it on the shot clock violation, it stings.
Yeah.
Come up a little short, doesn't sting quite as much.
Hey, I wonder how much our girls are actually paying attention to our student section, counting it down. Like, do they think we're just messing around with them, or?
I'm going to bet a lot of them probably don't
even hear
the
it.
Shot clock. Had some drove the pet bus on the way up here today, and I think I had 7 students who had never been to Mizzou Arena before. So it was a very new experience for them. Really cool that through this game, able to offer things like that to our student body.
For sure. All right, there's 2. We beat 2. They were on the ground. Okay. Allie almost wanted that from 5 feet beyond the arc. Quick little slider. And come on, Ryerson. Go up. Go up,
she
kid.
Definitely tried there. Fatima gets a good feed there and unable to hit the layup, though. Oh, my. Out of a wrestling match there for that ball. Cam Caldwell is able to hold on.
Looks like we're getting a foul on the comments there.
Maybe a little too much aggression there from the comments as Cam Caldwell did hit the deck. Stuff like that makes me a little bit nervous because I don't want to see people hit their head.
Yeah.
Hit the deck. I know we had a middle schooler that just got a concussion recently.
Right, I watched that video last night. That was, whew.
Yeah, definitely don't want to see that. That hard wood, it does not give. It's a hard thing for your head, especially the back of your head if you're going down to hit.
That's an easy break.
They're able to get it across half court here. Find Bren.
I didn't tell you guys, Laney Moss and Bryn Ryder back in the game. And Allie Daniels with the...
Going to get it over the back there by Fatima, maybe? Dutch girls are going to retain possession.
See, our girls are getting pretty good at boxing out. We're doing a good job boxing out. Sometimes we do have to go after that ball a little bit more, but we've had that over the back last night on number 32, Vonderay from, there's a little hold. We all saw it.
Dutch girls try to set up here. They still have 30 seconds. They get a new shot clock because of the foul. 4:13 remaining in the game. Dutch girls lead 34-26. Cam Novak takes it in and is able to kiss it off the backboard for her first points of the game?
Yes.
So Cameron...
No, 5 points. She's at 5 points.
Oh, she hit a 3 earlier in the game.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Cam Novak. Helps the Dutch girls in so many ways.
Ooh. That defense and no. Oh, dang. One of them got ball. One of them got the girl.
That had to be a shooting foul, right? Going to send
Fatima
to the line.
Owensville foul on number 3, Allison Daniels, her third, team second.
That should be her second, I believe.
So, Coach, you're staying for the boys' game as well, right?
Yes, sir.
But the boys and the girls rode up on separate buses. So we actually have 3 Owensville buses down here today.
Yeah, the boys played a little bit later, so they didn't leave until 8:30. We left at 7:45 this morning.
All right, you want to take any guesses on who drove the boys' bus? I know who it was.
I'm going to still go with Sarah Leb.
It was Sarah Leb, yes. I know Crowder's helped out with some bus driving, too.
Yeah. Crowder and Don Kemp, both of those guys.
Oh, we got a three-pointer from Bryn. Or no, Allie. Almost gets fall. Bryn comes up with the rebound. Cam Caldwell gets another three-point attempt off, and she's golden.
There we go.
And that's our 4th three-pointer of the game. Now moves her to, 14, 16 points? I know she had at least
I have her on 11 right now. I have her at 3 3-pointers and then 2 free throws.
Okay. I guess for some reason I thought she had made 2 threes this half, 2 in the first half. But I guess I got mixed up on
My score's right, so I don't know.
That has to be right. I think that's right.
I still only see Allie at 3 fouls.
Does Allie typically get pretty close to fouling out each night or something?
She normally gets to like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping.
I think Allie might have a little bit of a bloody nose right now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe got hit in the face with an errant hand or something like that. I'm going to bet you, though, that Allie doesn't want to come out.
Yes.
Take a little bit more than a bloody nose to get her out, I'd imagine.
You know, that's one thing we do with Zach Holtmeyer all the time. We give him the tissues and shove them up his nostrils because that guy's a workhorse too, and he says a little bloody nose ain't going to stop me.
That's absolutely right.
I could imagine one day during a race he's going to come back with his jersey. Is her jersey got blood on it? If it does, she's going to have to change out.
Couldn't tell you here.
Nope, we're good. That's the other crazy thing. I get it, bloodborne pathogens, all that stuff. That would just suck because you have 3 minutes left.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We're up by 12, so we're probably not too worried. But get a foul on Cam Novak.
Just a little update on the score here. It is 39-27 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the game. 4 fouls for Owensville right now and 3 for Fatima.
We definitely don't want to put them on the line. 5 for 6 right now on 3-pointers or free throws.
Good free throw shooting team so far.
Yeah. I think we might be about 4 for 8. I haven't had to put a free throw in on ours. Oh, and Bryn Wright with the block. Giving that to her. Haven't hit a block stat yet. We're going to get a foul on the Comets. Love it. 4 to 4 fouls.
We're probably going to see pretty swarmy defense like that from here on out, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
They're going to have to try to really force some turnovers to be able to climb back into this.
You already saw them trapping quite a bit in the first half. In the second half so far, they've still been trapping maybe even a little bit tighter. They're not picking them up at three-quarter court. They're actually picking them up on the ball insertion now. But it's only man-on-man right now. Oh, here comes the trap. And Allie breaks through. Oh.
That's what I was saying, you talk about how playing multiple sports helps. I think these girls that have benefited from, all the running works, they find a man down low.
Boom!
Cam Caldwell comes away with a bucket there. Who's that feed from? Was that Allie?
Yes. Great find by Allie. Oh, she's going to take the baseline. She's going to kick high. Oh, and Bryn with the poke away. I wish there was some sort
of stat with how many times somebody touches the ball in a game.
Yeah.
Bryn has to touch it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You see Owensville Dutchmen making their way to the floor right now as they play the next game.
Maybe just
Lynn.
We could take fingerprint dustings of the ball afterwards and count how many times Bryn's on there.
She's always poking at it.
Hey, here it comes again. Oh. But she lost her dribble. Ooh!
I think the student section might have gotten her to shoot a little early there, because she had a few more seconds than what the student section was counting down. Dutch girls are working.
Oh, this is 2E. Oh, I thought Allie wanted that. Bryn says, okay.
Oh, in and out for Bryn. Love to see the confidence, though. She's had a great day shooting from beyond the arc. What's that put her at?
3 for 5, so 60%. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take that all the time.
Ooh, okay, we're giving Cam credit that steal, but I'm pretty sure that was Bryn's knockaway.
Her touches on the basketball are climbing. There's 1 minute and 23 seconds left as the Dutch girls lead 41-27 here in this one. Dutch girls trying to close this thing out.
Bryn wants it, but I'm pretty sure John has probably said we're not.
Probably pretty happy with
don't
running
shoot
the time
unless you have
clock
to.
here, the shot clock out.
Right. Yeah, wait till you're at 5, and then here comes Al. She's going to take the baseline. Little side jumper there.
Bryn gets fouled trying to go up. She's going to have some chance for some free throws again here. Student section has done a great job here for us.
Yeah. Here's the next question. When you get fouled on a shot, does that count as a missed shot?
I've always wondered that myself.
Because I feel like if you make it.
It does. I think it does, yes. I think if you actually get the shot up, then yes. I always I check the box scores for NBA games quite often, and I always am interested in, when players, if they had like 5 shots, say they go 3 of 5, but then they had 11 points in the game, either they got fouled and got to the line, hit their free throws on those misses, or they hit threes to be able to
balance it out.
Yeah. I think Bryn unable to get that free throw to go. I think she's missed her last 3 free throw attempts after making her first 2, so I think she's 2 of 5 from the line if my memory serves me correct.
She's got that 3-point, shot still wanting.
That's right.
So Addie Mids going out, Cam Novak's going out. Looks like Lil Barker's coming in along with Cam Ryerson.
Bryn's going to get this next free throw to sink, though.
I've heard that it's coming in. I heard that.
And she does.
Santa Claus delivers.
Dutch girls now lead 42-27 here with 1 minute and 1 second left on the clock.
Bryn's out. Here comes Kylie Reed making her first appearance here today. And there's the start the buses chant. And a nice little layup for the Comets.
Allie and Cam remain in the game to try to help.
Oh, Lil Bark's going for it. Oh, Lil Bark. And we still have great pressure defense with 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, what? Oh.
Foul call there on Allie.
I hope it's not on Allie because she was all ball. You got to give that. Oh.
It's like Laney Moss is subbing in now. You know, I think earlier, Coach, you were talking about how she had no fouls. You called her out. She went out and played a little more aggressive.
That's a mistake on my part, Al. I'm sorry. And maybe she picked up one in the first half that I missed.
Was that on your app? Did you ever?
Yeah, because I only had her at 4 there, and somebody can tell me when there was another foul. You guys were watching the game. Missed free throw for the Fatima Comets. It puts them at 66% for the night. For the day, whatever you want to call it.
Dutch girls lead 42-29 with 23.5 seconds to go in this one.
And a made.
Fatima gets the last one to go.
70%.
Technically, the Dutch girls could hold out.
Right. Get it across half court.
And the game is over. I want to see one of the girls who haven't scored yet this evening or this morning.
Yeah, put Barker out there on that three-point line. Just let her rain down from out here. Caldwell's just going to not get that 5-second count, and we'll go ahead and take the win. 42-30, Dutch girls on top. So
Dutch girls accomplished something they were not able to accomplish last year, and that's getting a win here at Mizzou Arena.
Yeah. And you know what? We had Bryn Wright being the leading scorer with 16 points for the Dutch girls. Cam Caldwell with 13. Allie Daniels with 5. Allie Daniels with 8. Cam Novak with 5. So 4 scorers. And 7 years ago, Bryn Wright leads the Dutch girls to the win. Let's see if I picked up any other cool
good to see
things.
the MVP. I guess you got to go Bryn, right?
I mean, I would give it.
I wonder who decides this. Is it somebody at the scorer's table?
It's a great question. Yeah, let's go, kid. What's up?
That's got to feel awesome for Bryn.
Right on.
Led the girls in scoring and played a factor in a bunch of different facets of the game.
Wow. From 2 days ago being really bummed to becoming the MVP of a game. Wow, Bryn Wright. Way to go, kid.
We are so proud of you.
So the Dutch girls shot, I had 32% from field goal and 43% from the three-point line, 9 of 21. Our free throws a little lackluster, 3 of 8. And then on the free throws for the Comets, they were sitting at 70%. I had 21 rebounds for the Dutch girls, probably missed a couple. 7 offensive rebounds, 14 defense. And here comes our boys.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and stop this recording. We'll be back for the boys' game.
All right.
That's a Dutch girl victory.